Olympics.
I am Harrison Leggio. I'm the protocol engineer and lead at Magna, and I'm here with
Nitesh. I'm the head of partnerships at Magna. And let's get the music on.
As you can tell, we really rehearsed this.
Okay, we don't have music, so just picture the Olympic sound. Olympic theme song. So we want to commemorate the people who have really pushed our industry forward in 2022. It was a very big year, 2021, 2022. And there are some people that have really pushed our industry forward through stress testing. It's stress testing the people in the industry and everything there.
Yeah, and these are people that have made, really technological advances for better or mostly for worse.
So drudging criteria. Let's get the slide to work. Collaboration. You can do a lot more when you work with other people than when you go alone.
Technical proficiency. How good is the code behind the scenes? How well does it work?
We want to reward both technical proficiency and financial proficiency as well. A lot of really interesting developments in the space.
And lastly, creativity. Just how cool was it? How good did it look?
Man, we really need music. Okay, so bronze medal goes to BitConnect. BitConnect was an open source peer-to-peer cryptocurrency company. It was open source, so collaboration, we give it an 8 out of 10. Go over to the next slide there. Technical proficiency, 4 out of 10.
And that is basically because there was nothing actually powering it. It was straight up a Ponzi scheme, which is boring, but they made a lot of money.
So creativity goes to 2 out of 10. Ponzi schemes are the oldest scam in the world. There is nothing unique or interesting about it. Most things in crypto may or may not be Ponzi's. Final score, 15 out of 30.
I don't think that math adds up, but it's fine. Our silver medal goes to Pixelmon. It was an NFT project funded through OpenSea, and it was slated to be like the next big thing, like Dark Souls mixed with Naruto, mixed with Pokemon, and this was the end result.
Pixelmon raised $70 million. It was supposed to be the next Avatar, and after $70 million, there's supposed to be this like crazy game with 3D characters, a lot of really interesting games, and then this was the art. Now let's go to the scores over here. We have collaboration, 7 out of 10. One interesting thing is they actually used designers on Upwork after boasting about a full in-house design team. I think using a whole external team shows a lot of collaboration between a lot of different organizations. So 7 out of 10 for collaboration.
For technical proficiency, we give it a 1 out of 10. I don't even think I have to explain. I mean, you saw it. It was crap.
And creativity, 9 out of 10. I think they had very creative marketing. I mean, raising $70 million, pitching Avatar, storytelling. Storytelling is a creative endeavor, as we've seen from, ChatGPT 3, and so it's pretty cool that they were able to perform something there. Final score, 22 out of 30.
And our gold medal goes to Mr. Logan Paul with CryptoZoo. This was slated to be a Web3 game, and in his exact words, it's a game you play that makes you money. As a security-focused engineer, I'm horrified to hear that.
Making a game is really hard, but launching an NFT project with pictures of eggs, I don't think is that hard, though I have heard some eggs last year went to like $30 million, so I don't really know what happened there. Collaboration, 9 out of 10.
Technical proficiency, we give it a 0 out of 10. The game never released, and you can see countless YouTube videos of people basically creating what CryptoZoo was supposed to be in like an hour in Unity or like HTML and CSS.
Yeah, usually like the lowest is 1 out of 10, but this was a special exception. Like it had to be 0 out of 10. There was literally nothing inspiring, and we had very high expectations here. Creativity though, 9 out of 10.
Final score, 18.
Honorable mention here, given the intense collaboration with OpenSea for a lot of different people, is the OpenSea head of product who was front-running NFTs for a total of maybe only like 60K. Rug pull scored 0 out of 10 all around. Not collaborative. He ditched everyone. He didn't tell a single person. He wasn't really like helping out a million people. He just kept all the alpha for himself. 0 out of 10 technical proficiency, front-running again. Very, very boring. Anyone can do that. You just use inside information and do something with it. And then creativity, also 0 out of 10. Very, very boring. And, there's a lot of, head of products that do things like that.
It's always the head of product, which makes sense why you're our head of product.
Always the head of product. Moving on.
This one, the posthumous medal, goes to Old Roost Club, where during the NFT mint, the founder supposedly died.
We have really good sounds for this, and it didn't really work, so I'll just have Rachel make the sound. Yeah, so it was really sad because you don't want to ever be like, man, we don't care about a death, but the death was faked. Collaboration, 10 out of 10. A lot of chat liquidity in that Discord. Collaborative from a whole community of people.
Technical proficiency, 2 out of 10. They couldn't even finish the mint without a death.
Creativity, 10 out of 10. Faking your own death isn't really something a lot of people think about in this industry. It may be the first time we've seen something like that, in this industry.
And you know what? I hope it's not the last time. Final score, 22 out of 30.
Next, we really have a Lifetime Achievement Award. I think collaboration's understated. This is the first time we had a collaboration with politicians, with the media. It was bipartisan. Collaborations with market-making funds and exchanges. You see that a lot, but it was really, really embedded. People actually lived together, shared code base. I would call that a very deep partnership. What do you think, Harrison?
I think that's as deep as it gets.
Really as deep as it gets. Also, creativity, secret group chat called Wire Fraud, very interesting group.
So collaboration, we give it a 10 out of 10 for what Nitesh said. Technical proficiency, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10 just because how quick they were able to implement a backdoor when people started to track them.
Speed of implementation is a really tough thing to get on an engineering team. And when their CEO wanted a backdoor in the accounting system, the speed at which they were able to create that was just unparalleled. So 10 out of 10 for technical proficiency.
Creativity, 10 out of 10. 10s across the board. That's our first 30. We have a perfect score.
And that's all.
So about the speakers, we are Magna.so. We do token distribution, all that stuff. I'm not really going to shill it. If you are interested, this weekend we're dropping the most gas-efficient airdrop tool. If you want to know more, follow me on Twitter at PopPunkOnChain. My tweets are basically me hating Yuga Labs and Bored Ape NFTs, unhinged gas efficiency, and of course, lady. So yeah.
And we have a special guest from the audience, Harrison.
Bruno from Magna is in the audience. I am
I
honored.
cannot believe that is Bruno Faviero in the audience. That is crazy. I want an autograph. Bruno there is the CEO of Magna, our fearless leader.
Fearless.
And I'm Rachel Sachs, the head of growth at Magna. I brought you this presentation.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
we
you.
are going to make it. Keep pushing the industry forward.
We could have figured it out.